I'm the first Australian rules player to be diagnosed with the degenerative brain disease known as CTE. Farmer died last year and his family donated his brain to medical research.
He was an Australian rules great.
Farmer goes for the ball there with Patterson.
Now Graham Polly Farmer's inspirational sporting legacy is set to become even more significant.
I'm sure you've all seen pictures of brain.
CTE was discovered by medical experts in Farmer's 84-year-old brain. He's now the first Australian rules player to be diagnosed with the disease, which is linked to repetitive head knocks and currently can only be confirmed after death.
What we really need to focus on is the fact that this disease is here in Australian rules football.
Richards under pressure.
The AFL Players Association says research continues to be done.
Ted Richards has been knocked clean out.
The game is so much safer than what it used to be, and every year this continues to evolve, so I don't think they'll have a huge impact on the current playing group.
I'm not going to change the way I play. I had a really bad concussion last year and a really bad one 10 years ago, and there is concerns for the long-term health of the brain.
But for former players who have been suffering from CTE-like symptoms, the news comes as a relief.
I mean this with the most respect. Pretty happy. I'm glad that the family signed up to the brain registration. It sort of puts closure to something we already knew.
CTE is undoubtedly one of the biggest issues facing Australian sport today. Last year, the first rugby league player was identified to have the condition, while in 2013, a former rugby union player was diagnosed by Boston University. Now, arguably Australia's biggest sporting code, not necessarily known as a collision sport, has been formally linked to the condition.
It's just like smoking. It's not one cigarette that kills you. It's just that repetitive exposure. Maybe that's the conversation we need to start having.
The Farmer family hopes the case study will lead to more research to help others. Patrick Galloway, ABC News.